Wednesday, January 22nd. This day was extremely frustrating. I had the correct idea for almost every trade, yet I managed to lose every single time. Unfortunately, this has been the theme of my trading for very long now, and it's more frustrating than being completely wrong because I can read the market well, but I can't seem to turn that into profits. I wanted to short here after a weak candle close, but it closed strongly, so for some reason, I flipped my entire thesis and long. Didn't even give me 3 points of profit before turning around and stopping me out for a 5-point loss. Then that made me remember my first idea and I entered short. It went 5 points in my favor and I got excited and added another contract. The problem wasn't there, it was that I moved my stop loss to an unreasonable place that was likely to stop me out, and it did, cementing a quick 5-point loss, only for the price to continue in my favor 17 points. Meaning I had realized a $20 loss for what should have been at least a $40 win. So in summation, I wanted to short, so then I longed, and then I shorted, and I managed to lose $30 while being correct when I should have made at least 40. Trade 3. I had a correct idea, but I entered too soon, got stopped out, and then my idea worked out. A classic case of enter where your stop would be. But that unfortunately only works when you're clear-minded, and after the stupidity from earlier, I was not that. I decided to extend my risk for the day to allow for another trade. That often leads to more losses, but my excuse was that I read the market well and that I just needed to act on my correct ideas. The market kept going up and I waited for a retracement to enter long, so naturally when I got that retracement, I shorted. I didn't even know why I did that, and here's my live reaction to that.
Why did I short? What? Why? Why would I short this? Why? What's the prognosis here?
Then I entered and said this.
Good, and now I'm a gambler.
Feeling frustrated and yearning for a win, I continued trading with the remaining $9 of drawdown I had for the day. NQ quickly dropped 25 points, and after remembering what happened the day before, I didn't want to repeat the same mistake. This dump shook the good trading out of me, and my monkey brain took over, which is what led to this horrendous trade. It stopped me out for a full 10-point loss. So I shorted, but that was after I hesitated and missed the move. I managed to only lose a point, so I had one last gamble left. Although it seemed like a long to me with that engulfing green candle, I still didn't want to repeat yesterday's mistake and I continued shorting. It's not like these last 3 trades really mattered because I was just gambling. I barely had any drawdown left and it was a desperate attempt to get some dopamine. Let's summarize. On this day, I didn't take any good trades. I had good ideas, but they didn't translate into profits. What was good about this trading? I had good ideas, and I locked myself out for 5 minutes after being stupid. What needs improving? I have to stick to my plan. I did the opposite of my plan twice, and that did not work out well. I need to be more patient with my entries and wait to enter where my stop loss would be. I quickly moved my stop loss down after adding another contract, only to get stopped out by half a point. I didn't stop trading even though I knew I wasn't trading well. This day is a good representation of my trading career. I can read the market very well and form good ideas, but I completely ruin it with botched executions. It's somewhat comforting to know that I do read the market well, but it's very disappointing that I constantly stand in the way of myself and ruin my good ideas. Thanks for watching and hopefully you learned what not to do. This has been Nimble Trading.